Turned into
Hello, Rocky. Hey, Harlan. Welcome to our Memorial Day weekend. Hello, Nicole. Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Hey, Amy. Hello, Yvette. Chilly in New York. Oh, gosh. Yes. As you said, not beach weather. I hope everybody's having a good holiday so far. Hey, Tess. Hey, Snoopy fan. Hello, Megan. Nice to see everybody. And I hope you are all having a lovely weekend. The beginning of, I don't know if all of you have 3 days off. Hello, P. Hello, Sheila. But we are here to talk about surviving the holiday, how to take your gut out of the house and thrive. Whether you're eating at a barbecue, a picnic, whether what you want to talk about as far as do you bring your food? How do you talk to your host about what you're eating? Because the whole goal is to get through this holiday without anybody having a flare and to continue your healing process, which can be challenging around holidays, and Memorial Day is all about barbecues and picnics. So if you have any questions about how to do that, please bring them on. I'm Julia Loggins, a gut health coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Both Nicole, my ride or die, who's an expert in not only gut health but kidney health, are talking to all of you here, and we're here for all of you to answer your questions about diet, about diverticulitis, inflammatory gut issues, kidney issues, what to eat, blood type diet, how to manage a flare. I've heard from quite a few of you today who are dealing with flares or a loved one is dealing with a flare. Hello, Daisy Dukes. Nice to see you. Cindy, Gilda, Ocho, thank you for following. Hello, everyone. Let's talk food. Nicole, did you already have dinner? I actually went to Trader Joe's in the morning on my way to work, and I got some beautiful wild caught salmon and lamb chops. Hello, Annalie. Nice to have you. Hello, Maui Avengers. Love that. Hello, Trisha. So did you already eat today? And Nicole, did you have a picnic to go to, a barbecue, anything like that? I was just in the office all day, so of course I brought my food. Hello, Roxanne. Hello, Trey. Nice to have everybody here. Hello, Givan, Dog Politics. Nice to have you. Nice to have everybody here. Hello, Job Dad. Hello, Diane. Welcome, welcome to our live call. We are here to talk about gut health. Hello, Poochie. Um, it was a little on the cloudy side here in Santa Barbara, California. I hope wherever you are, you got a little bit of warmth today, or at least you bundled up and were able to go outside. Hey, Ginger Snaps. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Heather. Hello, Gwen. Oh, hello, Olive Juice. Um, Nicole, did you already have dinner? Is your big barbecue plan or picnic plan with your family or extended family, is that happening tomorrow? What's your whole plan? Hey, Jen. Hello, Gwen. Hello, Soren. Nice to have everybody here. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you all for liking the live, and thanks for following, and thank you for being here. Nicole and I tried to go live on Facebook earlier, but we're having technical difficulties. So forgive us, and we will get that together. I will get that together this week, and we will give it a shot maybe in the next weekend or so. But we're excited to be here. Hey, Gina. Not all platforms make it as easy as TikTok, and we are super grateful to be here. Hello, Amber. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see all of you. I hope that you're doing well. I've heard, as I said, from a lot of people who are managing a flare. I talk a lot about diverticulitis here and colitis because there is so little information out there about how to heal. Most important thing for me to tell you is that you can heal. Becoming pain, symptom, and flare free is possible. It does not happen overnight. It does not. It's not about doing just one thing. It's a whole amount. It's a whole variety of protocols. They are simple. You can do them, and we teach them. And we're happy to answer any questions that you have here. If you feel shy and don't want to ask a question, you can send it to my DM. Yes, coffee absolutely complicates diverticulitis after a flare, 100%. So no coffee after a flare. Coffee is like battery acid to your stomach. It's like putting battery acid on a burn. Think of your diverticulitis flare as a burn. So no coffee for at least 60 to 90 days. And then when you drink coffee with food in your stomach, make sure it is a low acid coffee, like our friends here from that make a low acid coffee called Pangea. Hey, Haley. Oh, so sweet to have you. We're answering a question about coffee and diverticulitis. So no coffee on top of a flare. Yes, it complicates the healing process. You can have matcha or green tea. The caffeine isn't the issue, it's the acidity in the coffee. Haley, we are one of the things that Nicole and I wanted to talk about today is gut health during a holiday. You know, if you have a barbecue to go to, a picnic to go to, how do you manage that? What do you do? What I do is Pangea and Fabula. Yes, those are our, hey, baby girl, those are our favorite brands of low acid coffee. And I just was on the site of our friends from Pangea, and I'm so excited to see how successful they are with their low acid coffee. It's delicious. And Fabula is another wonderful brand. If you're looking for a low acid coffee, yes, it makes a huge difference. Haley, do you have barbecue or picnic plans this weekend? When I go to a barbecue or a picnic outside of my own house, I bring my food in a blue cooler. I just don't depend on anybody else to cook for me. Hello, Kasem's Kittens. Hello, Be Happy. So what are you up to, Haley, you and Sean, this weekend? Do you have a any kind of nursery uh, experience to go to? You often eat before you go. Yes, I do the same thing. I'll eat before I go. And if I'm out of the house for a really long period of time, I'll bring a cooler. But yes, eating before you go is a great idea. No one needs to see you. No one cares if you are putting food in your mouth. I think that's probably a really important thing to say. Wouldn't you say that, Nicole, that we think other people are watching us, but they're not. Haley, we just had a market today. Oh, and you have your charity event supporting rescue animals. Oh, that is one of my favorite charities, and we so need that. There's so many animals who are without homes. Not only people without homes, animals without homes. I love you for doing that, Haley. That's so awesome. So I love the idea of eating before you go and remembering that nobody cares if you are putting food in your mouth at their event. If it's a very small event, there's only 4 or 5 people, then speak up to the host and let them know that you'll either eat before, that you have dietary restrictions or food allergies. Hello, Ollie. Food allergies is something that people understand the words for. They may not understand diverticulitis, colitis. They may not even know what that is. And you don't have to tell them everything, but they do understand the word food allergies. Can diverticulitis be reversed? You can, what we say is it can be treated, and you can heal to become pain and flare free. It is a situation that where the what you eat, your lifestyle, how you breathe, all of these things go into the healing process. And if you'd like to talk about that, Soren, then send me a direct message. We can do a coaching call. Why can't some people digest beef well? Great question. Because beef takes an enormous amount of hydrochloric acid in your stomach to digest. Many people don't even digest protein well at all, which is why I created a digestive enzyme that has hydrochloric acid in it. And beef is the hardest to digest meat. Fish, chicken, turkey, all a lot easier. Bison is even easier than beef. Lamb is the easiest to digest red meat. So you can definitely remedy that feeling of food sitting in your stomach like a rock by taking a digestive enzyme. Mine, Enzyme Energy, is on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. The link is in my bio. If you would like me to send you that, just send me a direct message. What is the best way to heal bad breath? Cleanse your gut numerous. So coming from the nose, TK the teacher, it could be, have you been to your dentist? Because it could be a dental issue. It's really not uncommon to have low-grade infections that cause us to have bad breath. So if you've cleansed your gut and you know that you have that, basically you can also test your pH and see, is your pH, if you're running on the acid side, then that also is going to affect your breath. And yes, just like Haley said, some blood types digest beef better than others. Oh, Nicole said the enzymes are incredible. They changed her life. I can tell you, Ollie, I didn't digest anything before I found digestive enzymes. I'm sure that I had no hydrochloric acid in my stomach, and that launched me on research to discover if I was the only one. And guess what? No. People with inflammatory gut issues generally have low stomach acid. So, and Haley's right. Blood type has a lot to do with your ability to digest certain foods. Blood type A, for instance, has a much harder time digesting beef. Hey, Rose. Yes, Rose, that's a great choice. Now, there's certain critters that may not target. If you, I don't know if you've done a stool sample to know exactly what critters you're dealing with. I have used that. Sometimes it's actually, because stool sample testing, we're talking about nasty critters, bugs, bacteria, things like that. Rose's question is, does my Bugs Be Gone take care of them? My Bugs Be Gone formula is berberine and grapefruit seed extract, fantastic natural antifungals and natural antibiotic. I was really susceptible to bugs because of having low stomach acid and traveling a lot. So of all the formulas I used, those two things worked the best with the least amount of side effects and detox. So I actually do a cleanse with that formula twice a year. Hello, AA. So thank you, Rose. That's a great question. And I love those two ingredients, and they go really, really well together. But you can always do a stool sample test. There's some really excellent maps for doing that, the GI map from Diagnostic Solutions or Genova. And now there's a whole slew of them that you can get yourself online. I think I just did a blog on my website a bit ago talking about listing all of the places that you can get testing on your own. You don't need anybody else to to order the test for you. I love that. I love the fact that we are now able to get so many tests on our own, and the labs make them available to us. There are certain critters that require antibiotics to treat, but not all. In fact, most don't respond to that particular type of medication because they respond to antifungals. So if you have any stool testing, Rose, I'm happy to take a look at it. Otherwise, I mean, what I do, because it's expensive to do those tests over and over again, is I just do the cleanse. Hello, Fifi. And I always feel better after, which is how I know that there is something rolling around in there. And I take my enzymes and eat really well, but bugs are everywhere. Hello, Haj 479. Welcome to our Memorial Day Gut Healthy Q&A. Hello, Mark. I'm glad that you came from the invite. Hey, TikToker, nice to see you. I hope that you're doing okay. I always think of you, and I'm here for you if you ever need to reach out. Hey, Anne, nice to have you. Looks quiet so far over on YouTube, Nicole. So, Haley, do you have any plans if you're going to be at an event all day tomorrow, um, a nursery event that is a charity for rescue animals? Are you taking food with you? And if so, what are you taking? And Nicole, when you leave the house, what do you take? And when you go to people's houses for a barbecue or a picnic, do you eat first? How do you do it? Uh, I definitely do either eat first or bring my food in a cooler. I'm not shy about that. I think that's something that I would love to be able to impart to everyone and give you permission to know that nobody cares about what you're eating. They just want you there, and they want you there happy, healthy, joyful, not worried about your tummy. So do whatever it takes to take care of your tummy. Hello, Ellie. You eat first because you're always scared that people aren't as clean as you. Oh my gosh, you are so much like my husband in that way. Um, and that makes so much sense. And I can tell you, they are not as clean as you. People are not as many things as you are, and you know that. They're not as smart. They're not as clean. They're not as straightforward. So, and it is so true. But I think eating first is a great idea. CJ, you're struggling. You can only eat a few foods. You'll flare if you eat more. I totally understand that. I spent many years where I could only eat 5 different foods. And I hope that using digestive enzymes, cleansing your colon, doing a bug cleanse if you need it, is all of those things are helping you. That is what helped me regain the ability to heal my gut and to reduce those food intolerances. So, food intolerances come because our gut isn't working. And CJ, if you'd like to do a coaching call, DM me. um, oh, I'm seeing. Oh no, Haley, are we dealing with that? I see Nicole. Are you seeing my comments? I'm seeing that. Haley, we have had so much problems with this. This is crazy. I see that comment. What enzymes? I use mine, Enzyme Energy. You will find them on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. Link is in my bio. DM me if you count, if you need help finding that. Hello, Kim. We definitely saw a few of them. We saw we saw Haley that you were telling us about going to the event about eating first. So we are definitely seeing some of them. Maybe keep sending them and then just reach out and say, I just sent a comment, and Nicole and I will let you know if we saw it. We don't want to lose you. Hello, Swagger Diva. Nice to have you. But we're definitely seeing some of them. So I don't even see anything being, yes, I agree with you, Nicole. Me neither. And usually Nicole or I, but usually Nicole catches it first. We can tell if something is not coming through. Hey, Swagger Diva, nice to have you. Yes, CJ, absolutely. DM me if you want to find anything or do a coaching call. Swagger Diva, if you are new, welcome to our live call. We are talking all about gut health. Haley, you pack our lunches. You pack your lunches for markets. Yep. Yeah, I get it. And I know you're a salmon girl, but tell us what you put in your lunchbox. I mean, inquiring minds want to know because I would love to know exactly what you serve. Laura, you got the happy gut. Day 2 of taking them. Can't so Laura, you can take up to 6 a day, right? You can take 2 at night, 2 in the morning, and 2 in the afternoon. I also suggest you add 4 ounces, 1 to 4 ounces of aloe vera juice along with that, and 10 to 20 drops of trace minerals. I think I shared that with you in a direct message. If you have any questions, then direct message me. Do I know if meds need to be discontinued before a GI stool test? Good question. That is something to ask your doctor. Yeah, that's a great question, and I would ask your doctor. Um, Kim, you love my aunt. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad they're helping you. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm thrilled. So if you don't mind sharing what it was you're dealing with and how things are helpful, I love that. Protein shakes are easy and quick in between customers. Yes, 100% agree. And I did a post yesterday on liquid protein because I'm all about protein drinks and packing packets of dry protein powder and shaker bottles with dry protein in it. And that's my kind of what I use during the day. And I do the same thing. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Um, I noticed that, it's funny how with viewers on TikTok, sometimes a lot of people see things and sometimes they don't. But I know you saw it, and thank you for saying something. I appreciate that. Can you mix the aloe with something? Yes, you can put it in a protein drink. When I say protein drink, that's protein powder and water because sometimes when protein shakes are really overcomplicated, they cause bloat. I know I created a protein powder that is bloat free because I used so many that caused bloat, and I created one that didn't. Kim, you had diverticulitis, undiagnosed IBS. Yep, I would say that is IBS. In fact, it is very common that most people who have diverticulitis had or have undiagnosed IBS. These things don't happen overnight. Oh, Kim, that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If you don't mind writing a review, that'd be great because people really depend on those reviews. I depend on reviews when I'm looking for a new product. So thank you, and I'm thrilled that they're working for you. I love that. You use coconut water, although sometimes it doesn't work for everyone. You like the flavor. Oh, yes. Um, oh, thank you, Kim. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for my gift, my heart. Ah, thank you. Have a heart, diverticulitis. Yes, it's inflammation everywhere. Happy to do a consult call with you. Have a heart if you want to send me a direct message. Mm. And thank you for being here, everybody. Um, invite Lala. Hello, Lala. Nice to have you. That dude, nice to have you. Haley, it looks like your comments are coming through. So cool. I don't want to lose you, and I appreciate you being here. Peppermint. Yeah, it's my peppermint tea. And this cup my son gave me, my favorite cup. It's like really nice and big, and I dropped it, broke into a million pieces. And luckily, I knew that he bought it from a store in town, and I went back and they had one left. He and I and my youngest all have the same terrible habit of being the clumsiest people in the world. We break everything. We just literally, if it's breakable, we will break it. So I'm trying my best not to break that. Um, oh, Swagger Diva asking user 58. Good question. It's always good to, define. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Yes, my oldest was 32 this week. I can't even believe it. Wow. Um, Apparently, you broke the same foot twice. Yes. Yeah, we are soul sisters in that department. I'm so glad the aloe vera has helped with your diverticulitis. That's awesome. User 58 direct message me, and we could do a coaching call and talk about what else there is for you to do. A hiatal hernia. So, Haley, I'd love you to jump in on this, and Nicole, you as well. In my experience, hiatal hernias can sometimes be helped by yoga and body work. A really An osteopath, which is a doctor who is trained in a very specific way, which is hands-on training. Not only do they have medical training, but it's hands on. So, osteopaths can be a really excellent resource for what you're dealing with. Kim, you also been doing wheatgrass in the morning, the powder. Oh my gosh, you're on the program. That's awesome. So, you're using, Kim is talking about Anthony's freeze dried wheatgrass juice because I love wheatgrass and it is so close to human blood. It's almost like a direct transfusion. I'm so lucky to get fresh wheatgrass delivered, but the powder is really powerful and yet very palatable. It's mild, especially if you put it in something like a protein drink. Chiropractors help a ton. Yes. Osteopaths and chiropractors. We have a local chiropractor that I send all my clients to when they have that issue. And then if the chiropractor thinks they need more testing or something medical, they refer. Body work can help and herbal teas. Oh, yes, cool. Um, that makes sense that herbal teas can help, body work can help. Manipulations done skillfully by the right person. You're in Jamaica, Swagger Diva. Wow, that's so cool. I'm so excited that you're joining all the way from Jamaica. That's one thing that's amazing about TikTok. We have people from all over the world. We have a lot of Australians, Canadians, people from England. For a while, we had some regulars from Ireland. It's so cool. You're my biggest fan from Australia. I love that. Thank you so much. That is so cool. If I wish I was a better traveler, I would come visit, but I am not. I am not, as my ex would say, very portable. I don't travel that well. I did a lot of it in my life. Oh, Kim, thank you so much for all the wonderful gifts. That's so, so sweet and so kind. Thank you, Haley, for liking the live. Hey, Deb. Hello, SG. Hey, Lexus. Welcome, welcome. And I hope that you're doing well. Hey, Lexus. I hope you're having a cool Memorial Day. We're talking about how to do Memorial Day holiday things and survive. Like, how do you do it when you leave the house? Go to picnics and barbecues and things like that. How do you send me a DM? Rupinder, and there's a lot of posts right here on my feed on ulcerative colitis. Just go through my videos and you're going to find things, also my blogs. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about your cousin. One of the things that, oh my gosh, 10 years old. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, that's so, so heartbreaking. There's a really fascinating study, a PubMed 2023 medical study that I found when I was researching ulcerative colitis for a blog from a medical doctor who tested 157 patients with ulcerative colitis for bugs, bacteria, and nasty critters, and 107 came up positive. Oh my gosh. I'm so, so sorry for her. 10 years old. No one so young should deal with things like that. I know what that's like to be dealing with things that are that scary when you are so young. My heart goes out to her. And Nicole and I will have her in our prayers tonight, Lexus. I'm so sorry about that. She's lucky to have you in her life to like help her mom and her whole family, because as a mom, this is so scary. It's so scary when your young one has something so intense. um, oh my gosh, we'll definitely send prayers, and just hoping for her to just kind of get through it. Oh my gosh, absolutely. I can't even imagine how scary that is for her mom, and her whole family, but especially moms. We really, this is, the saying that we're only as happy as our least happy child, but that goes for our sick child. It's like we're not even in our bodies when that's happening. So I'll definitely be thinking of her. And of course, right now it's just about she's in a crisis moment, so she's in good hands. She's where she needs to be, obviously, and she's getting good care. Probably her mom is the person who needs help for her gut right now, and a lot of love. So lots of love to your cousin's mom. Kim, thanks for liking the live. So Nicole, I hope other than that that you're doing good and your little girl's good and you're doing good on the weekend. And I'm imagining that your family plans are probably revolving around her right now. Hey Amanda, nice to see you. Hello Kim. Hello Gil. When she's ready, I have some pretty fascinating information on ulcerative colitis. I have a lot of ulcerative colitis clients, and there are some progressive medical doctors doing some pretty amazing things. She's in New York, and you're in North Carolina, so lots of FaceTime. Oh my gosh, I'm sure she's leaning on you. I get it. That's kind of what we're all here for, right? To be there for each other, just like what we're doing this live call for. Um, Haley, thank you for liking the live. And thank you for being here. I know how busy you are, Alexis and Nicole. Thank you all for being here in your super busy lives, especially on a holiday weekend. Um, Nicole is asking what hospital because she will know, and I'm sure there are some better than others. Hello, Artie. Oh, thanks for my my dog is moving my chair around. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, S. Jean. So nice to have you today. Montefiore. I'm going to send a lot of light right now to Montefiore in the Bronx. Okay, sending a lot of light and just white light and healing energy to Montefiore Children's Hospital, to all the kids there. But what's her name? Lexus, if you don't mind sharing, and if you don't want to share, you don't have to. Not a problem. Hello, Vivian Burns. Nice to have you. Yeah, sending love. Haley, thanks for liking the live. Quiet on YouTube, that's fine. There are probably people picnicking today, but my sense is in the gut community, there's a lot of people at picnics who are going, oh my gosh, I hope what I'm about to put in my mouth doesn't cause a flare. If you are at a barbecue and that's what comes through to you, don't put it in your mouth. Um, ah, so I'm hoping, yeah, the question is, oh, Nicole knows where it is. Is her mom happy with the doctors? Good question. Because it takes a lot of guts to speak up when you're in a crisis situation like that. Um, it's easy to just go with the flow and trust that everything's being done. And I know that Nicole and I both are not afraid of making waves. We're not in those situations for anyone to like us. Please don't think you are ever in a situation where you need someone to like you. If your health or the health of a beloved is on the line, be a warrior. Um, this it's not the Miss Congeniality Award that we're trying to win. Hey, Lisa Kay, nice to have you. Nice to see you. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you for those. That's beautiful. I hope you're having a good holiday. Um, I hope that things are going well for you. Hello, Anita. Nice to see you on this holiday weekend. I am actually, I actually had clients today, but they canceled. So Nicole and I tried to go live on Facebook, but we had technical difficulties. You know what? There's bigger fish to fry in this world. Hello, only God can. Um, Swagger Diva, thank you for liking the live from Jamaica. Hello, Adam. Can I please relay? Not quite sure what you're asking, but you're welcome to direct message me if you have a question that I didn't answer. Mm. And as Haley knows, and Nicole, I'm drinking green tea. It's mint green tea. Would I please reply? I will reply to you. if you direct message me in the next 24 hours. I may not get to it tonight because I go home after this and feed my puppies and spend a little time with my husband who doesn't see me very often. Um, my dogs see me a lot more because they're in the clinic with me all day, but I promise you I will reply. Nice to have you, though, and I'm glad you're here. And if you are specific in your question, I will answer, but likely I will suggest a coaching call. If it's not a fast and easy question, then it's not appropriate to answer. He asked how to reverse ulcerative colitis. So, what you can do is to check out the posts I have here. It's not a 5-second question because um, it involves how to, dealing with some of the things that could cause that. And I might ask if you've had any stool sample testing. When someone has ulcerative colitis, I always ask if they've had stool sample testing because we know that bugs, bacteria, and nasty critters are often the root cause. Low stomach acid is often a cause. Um, and as Lexus knows, you can have low stomach acid and have something like gastritis, but you do not want to take a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid if you have gastritis. You still may have the low stomach acid, but you don't want to take an enzyme during that time. Thank you, Nicole, for jumping in on that. Hey, one black eyed. Hello, KLC. And just like that, we are halfway through our live, Nicole. Can you believe it? Hello, Nini. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome to our live. Thank you all for being here on a holiday weekend. Thank you for your questions. Hello, Tia. Hello, Lady Love. Nice to have you. I know time flies. Time always flies when we're doing these. It just goes by like in a moment. Hello, Heidi Trainer. Nice to have you. Thank you so much for being here. User 25, thank you for being here. Nice to have everybody. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. I hope that, hey, Chow Girl, that you are, if you have time off this weekend, you're using this time to take care of yourself. Queen Harley, nice to have you. Um, I hope that you are uh, Rupender, I don't actually forward contact numbers, but I can send you to my website to sign up for a coaching call. That's how the protocol works. If you'd like to do a coaching call with me, you can sign up on my website and then we'll schedule a coaching call. That's how I do it so that I can have and you can go to my website and you'll find a link for signing up for my private coaching. And if you need that link, I will send it to you in the direct message. So just letting you know that so that you're not disappointed that this is that I haven't explained how this all goes. Hey, Jean, nice to see you, and I'm super excited about our coaching call. And if you would like to send me questions or a history or anything like that, I'm happy to read it before we actually get to speak to each other this coming Wednesday morning. Hello, Jess Fit. Nice to have you. Hello, Tamara. Nice to have you here too. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for your great questions. Thanks for your support for everyone. Um, hey, Connie Martinez, nice to have you. Thank you for just showing up on a holiday. We are talking about how to heal your gut and how to get through eating at a barbecue or a picnic or just leaving the house. How do you do it? Do you have a question about how to do it? Would you like a script for how to talk to people about what you are not eating or what you are eating? Happy to. I do a lot of role playing in my coaching calls. And honestly, I just arrived. Watermelon all by itself is totally fine. Yeah, 100%. It's actually great this time of year. It's so wonderful for the kidneys. They love it. Um, I actually like to eat a lot of the white part as well because it kind of balances the sugar of the red. Thank you, Jean. I'd be happy to have that. I'm diagnosed with diverticulosis, so if you DM me, I'll send you my diverticulitis diet because that's the place for you to start. And then it has a list of the supplements that you'll want on it. Um, Hello from Malaysia, Queen Harley. That's awesome. So, what day and time is it in Malaysia? Is it Sunday? Tell I try to. I know that in Australia it's already tomorrow, but I'm not aware enough. So, Queen Harley, do you have a gut issue? Do you have questions about your diet? Would love to be able to help and support you. It's Sunday at 7:30 in the morning. Okay, wow. Thank you for my gift badge. Oh, thank you. Uh, arthritis, fibromyalgia. Aaron, I'd love to do a coaching call with you. You have a whole grab bag of issues, but they are related. And I'm happy to talk to you in a step by step way on how you can heal. Because you may already know this, but psoriasis, eczema, things like that happen because there's a dysbiosis, there's an imbalance in the gut. Same with psoriatic arthritis, fibromyalgia. And you may know these things, but I'm super happy to share with you in a coaching call if you have questions. I'm sorry that you are dealing with those things. It's common, it's very often that when I speak to someone in a coaching call, they're dealing with 5 or 6 things, not just one thing. It's kind of how it happens, but happy to talk to you about that. And I don't know if you're on medication or not. I do believe that we can use both natural things and traditional things at the same time. Yeah, so sorry that you're dealing with those things. Like Nicole said, lots of autoimmune stuff. We would just like to give your immune system a lot of love right now. Hey, Carolyn Ray, Randy, you just got here. Well, we're happy to have you. Nice to see you, and thank you for being here. I hope your weekend is going well. If you have any questions, we are here to talk to you about your gut in or you're newly diagnosed. So I'm imagining that's newly diagnosed with diverticulitis because we talk about that a lot here. Um, and if you'd like to do a coaching call so that you don't feel completely overwhelmed and confused, then you can sign up on my website. But if you'd like, just send me a direct message and I'll send you a link to do that. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry you're dealing with it. And I'm glad you're here. Welcome to our page. Welcome to our live call. We will also, Nicole and I, be here tomorrow at the same time. Um, how many days is my cleanse? So, if you're talking about the Happy Gut Cleanse, that is a colon cleanse that you can take every single day. It isn't a particular cleanse, although I do those with people when they're a coaching client. Hello, Matisha. Haley, box breath breathing. So Haley is passing on to Randy. Randy, one of the things that would be so helpful for you to learn right now is something that Haley is expert in, and that is box breathing. That means inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, holding for 4, and then repeating until you are more calm and grounded. Anyone here who's dealing with a flare, who's dealing with anything autoimmune, because stress causes inflammation instantly like that. Anyone who's dealing with diverticulitis, diverticulosis, box breathing is the number one place to start. And as she's saying, it's the breath is through the nose. So, Haley, if you want to send me a video one day of you of you showing us how to do this, I would be happy to post it here on my page. And if you would like to come out in public and do that, I would love to have you doing it. You're an expert at teaching this. If you were here in California, in Santa Barbara, I would drag you into my into my clinic and get you in front of my camera, because you're so gorgeous, and everyone would feel your energy and your love, and just that alone would be healing. But if you'd like to share a video of you doing it someday, happy to share. Grounding, standing barefoot in your yard, Lisa, right on. standing barefoot. We talk a lot about grounding here, standing barefoot in your yard, on dirt, on grass, on sand, on something that's, that's natural. It doesn't have to be, can be anything. Dirt is fine, can be, doesn't have to be grass. But just standing on the earth is so grounding. First thing in the morning, it's amazing. And I often do it at night, and sometimes I'll be able to do it in between clients. My clinic is in the middle of 4 parks, and when I will get out into those parks and just take my shoes off in the middle of the day and just kind of give all that energy to the earth from all the clients that I see, anybody's pain, any stress I'm carrying from their stress. But we are, all of us here who are dealing with gut issues are likely empaths. That means that you hold in energy, that you hold stress from other people. You're very sensitive to it. So these techniques, box breathing, grounding, empaths commonly deal with gut issues. So that actually is probably a post I could do one day. And Nicole sends me energy every day. And I love you for that, Nicole. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Nicole reminds me that I work too much. And all of that is true. But I feel your love, Nicole, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Big hugs to you. Jean, nice to see you. And I send you love too, Nicole. And when I think of you, Nicole, I think of you in your garden. And just that is healing for me. Haley, our culture in the US is so stress inducing. Screens, traffic, long work days, the news, all of that stuff that we can't turn off. For those of us who are empathic, sometimes taking a step away from the news is really important. I know that may make you feel like a bad citizen or that you're not caring about what's happening to people, but to read details or see pictures about what is happening to people all over the world constantly is so stressful and destructive to our gut. So, if you need to, as I do, sometimes just step away, stay in your lane, do what you can do, and just take a break. Yeah, I totally agree. There's so much, and it's 24/7. When I was growing up, I'm 70. When I was growing up, there weren't cell phones, there wasn't social media news that we just clicked on and saw what was happening constantly. There was the 6 o'clock news, but it wasn't happening to us all the time, in real time, in every moment. My kids grew up with that. And although it didn't really kind of come into their world until they were maybe 10 or 12, it's just everywhere now. I know that my youngest isn't online at all, and takes really good care of their mental health. And my oldest is pretty strategic about it. They have really good boundaries around that, better than mine, because I tend to feel like it's important to check in and find out what's going on in the world. Not necessarily helpful because I can't change it. I can only change what's in my little world. Jalinda, 1971. Welcome, welcome. I have a really dear friend named Jalinda. Hello, Sarah. um, 20 more minutes, and wow, we are speeding through. Nice to have all of you here. Nicole and I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Hello, Findeel. Oh, I don't want to try to say your name, but welcome, welcome. Hello, Big Mick. Nice to have you. So nice to have everybody here. And thank you for showing up for Nicole and I and Haley and everything. Hey, Carmela, so nice to see you. You always say the kindest things about my posts and my stories. I notice that and I really appreciate it. It gives me a lot of energy, and thank you for my gift badge. I feel you out there, your love and support. Thank you so much. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope that all of you out there are using this holiday time to do something for yourself. Yeah, happy Memorial Day. I know. I am definitely using this time to say prayers for what Memorial Day was actually about people that gave their lives for us to be free, and then reminding myself that my job is to do what I can do for health freedom in my little world. And you all know my passions, and I know that you have yours. Please lean into those, even if you're not feeling great. One thing I know about Nicole, and Nicole, I hope you don't mind that I share this, but Nicole is a warrior. And I know that no matter how Nicole is feeling, she shows up for the people in her life 24/7. She shows up for her mom, for her garden. She shows up no matter how she's feeling. She is just such a warrior and a hero. And I know, Haley, you do the same thing. You show up for Sean, you show up for your sister, you show up for people that need you. So I want all of you to please show up for yourselves first. And I'm reminding myself to do the same thing. Oh, Z, thank you. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Nicole and I love being here. I know Haley loves showing up and just sharing, even if I can't get her to be on my lives with me. Um, I, I know that it is so, so important that we take care of ourselves first. That put on your oxygen mask first. It's really, really true. And I actually spent a lot of time today when my client canceled playing with the post that I was making, but it was kind of fun and creative. And I just didn't beat myself up over a lot of the technical parts of it, and just let it be fun. I took walks outside. I spent time in the park with my pups. I definitely use time in between clients to regenerate myself. In the evenings, I'm really tough about going home and having really relaxing nights and not doing a lot of socializing. I deal with people all day. I don't know about all of you, but if you deal with people all day and you're empathic, then you need to take time alone or with an animal. I'm an animal lover, and really, really just take care of yourselves. Nicole is a really special person. That's right. Nicole is a one in a million kind of a person. You too, Haley. I feel, and Rose, you too. You're always here with grit, with you're always here sharing your ideas, your recipes, your funny stories. No matter how you're feeling, you're here for us, and I love you for that. Um, and I feel like we're in create community is so important. I think that's why we this TikTok app is so precious to all of us, because community is really important. And for many of us who live all far apart from each other, Nicole and Haley and Rose, we're all far apart from each other, but in this moment we get to be in the same room, and it makes this app, I mean, Nicole and I were spent like 20 minutes this morning trying to get live on Facebook. They do not make it as easy as TikTok does. And we have found a precious little corner of the internet. And I hope and pray that it exists forever, because community is a really important part of healing. Um, Isolation does not do the body good. And even for those of us who, even for the introverts out there, it's important to just find a time to come together. And what's so cool about this way of coming together is it's really personal, but yet you're still in your private space. You don't have to get on a plane or get in a car or put on a fancy dress. Strong, strong. The best way to heal the gut. Bone broth yogurt, only goat yogurt. Uh, my videos here will start you on the path. Good. These are all good questions, but my videos will start you on the path. And if you'd like to do a coaching call, send me a direct message, strong, strong. So co-regulation is a great topic. I like that. There is science behind it. Yeah. Um, yes, that is a great topic. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I love that. And it is really important. There is, regulating our nervous system and then co-regulating it in a group is phenomenal, isn't it? It's like it just, and I will do a post about it because it's something that we can practice here. Hello, Let Me Be. Nice to have you. Thank you, Haley. That's a great idea. If anybody out there has an idea or a request for what you would like me to do a post on, or if there's something that you'd like Nicole to do a post on our Happy Gut Tribe live Facebook page. If you haven't seen our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, it's phenomenal. And Nicole is the person who has really made it happen. Um, so strong, check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. It's an open page. It has pictures, it has stories, it talks about everything we talk about here and more. It talks about the brands we love. It talks about Nicole does daily research on really cool things to do, things that we talk about here. How often do you how often do we drink bone broth? Um, if you can on a daily basis, especially if you're just healing. And the brands that we love are Zoop, ZOUP, and Butcher's Broth because they don't have onion and garlic. And we don't want you to have onion and garlic because they're inflammatory. And Ms. Bread. If you go to our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, there's pictures. Oh, and we added another bone broth this week. But Nicole, I couldn't remember the name of the brand. That's why I didn't say it. Please, Ms. Bread, go over to our Happy Gut Tribe Live Facebook page. You're going to see lists. Imagine. Oh, I know Imagine because they make a whole bunch of soups that my husband loves. And they make really nice healthy things. It's so cool to know that they make a bone broth without onion and garlic. Um, you don't have Facebook. That's then if you don't have Facebook, you just go on my page and you'll find the answers to most of your questions. And if you don't, you can do a coaching call. Just send me a direct message. Um, I love that brand, Imagine, but it's really cool. A lot of the boxed and bottled bone broths have onion, garlic, all kinds of peppers, spices, just, all kinds of things. So it's really cool. Somebody at Imagine must have gut issues to know that because it's really rare that a big company like theirs that kind of caters to public appeal and public taste buds, mass population taste buds would know about not having onion and garlic in bone broth. Love them for that. Hello, Amparo. We've got 10 minutes left. So a few more time. You checked Imagine before, but all of a sudden it said, maybe they changed their ingredients. Maybe they made a change. Hello, Sky Blue. Mm. Yes, I'm happy to repeat the bone broth. Zoop, Z as in go to the zoo, OUP, Zoop, butcher's broth, and Imagine. Imagine is a butcher's broth is in the refrigerator section, probably meat department. Zoop is in a bottle, and Imagine is in a box container in the soup department. Imagine is a company that makes a lot of wonderful soups. Usually they use rice or almond milk as a base, but thank you, Nicole. Thank you for writing it. Thank you. That's perfect. So, Ms. Bread, if you just scroll down, you'll see Nicole um, just wrote out exactly what you want to know. Thank you for my gift badge. Thank you so much. So kind of you. And bye Z. Good night. Hey George. Hello Milken Eats. Nice to see you. um, Nicole and Haley, do you remember James Richards who lost all that weight from doing food combining and happy gut cleanse? I saw a post of his recently and he's lost even more weight. He looks so great. I haven't seen him on here recently, but I'm so stoked. I can tell he's super proud of himself and he should be. Yes, for bone broth, please make sure it's organic. Oh, okay. Let me be. We are thinking. We're going to send good thoughts and prayers to you, um, for your surgery and for your healing. And we send you lots of love, and we'll be thinking of you, Nicole and Haley and I. All of us will be sending you lots of love. Yes, Matisha, you can. Absolutely. 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And if you need 2 in the afternoon, you can do that as well. So let me be. We're going to say prayers for a absolutely successful surgery, a smooth experience, a smooth healing. um, Aloe vera juice would be something that would be wonderful for you to have as you're healing because it's very gentle. Bone broth as well. You'll probably be on antibiotics, so you'll probably want to eat something soft like scrambled eggs. But we're just gonna hope, and just gonna hold the vision for an absolutely successful surgery and healing process. Matisha, you're so welcome. Haley, thank you so much for being here. I won't expect to see you tomorrow because I know you're going to be busy at your event. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Please give Sean a big hug. I love your posts on Instagram stories. That always let me know what you're up to. Um, and I super appreciate that. And thank you for sharing your information and your thoughts about co regulation and also coming on and repeating how to do the box breathing. It's just so important. I mean, it's something to share every single time. Yeah, we're saying really, really lots of prayers for you. Nicole is a prayer warrior. Oh, love you, Haley, so much. And Sean the same. I'm so excited and so proud of you guys for what you've done with his business, and the way you've just. I mean, he's just taken off with it, and he must feel so proud, and you must be so proud of him. And I know he couldn't do it without you, and he knows that. Lucky, lucky guy. Um, really lucky guy. And you guys are both lucky. It's beautiful, and I love seeing your beautiful nephew. And yeah, it is a dream. I know, isn't it amazing? Well, you worked really, really hard to make it happen. It's a dream that you showed up every day for 24/7. Thank you, Nicole. So Nicole, do you have plans tomorrow before our live, since we won't be struggling with Facebook? Are you going to a picnic or a barbecue or anything like that? I actually have a client in the morning. I always see the same client on Sunday morning. He's lovely. Someone who just lost his wife a couple of months ago, and I've been with him through a huge health journey, and he's doing pretty amazing. Hello, Kim Po. Hello, Shelly on the beach. Monday is the day for barbecues. Oh, of course it is. Right. Shelly on the beach. What beach are you on? I live in Santa Barbara, California, so I love beaches. And Nicole is pretty close to the shore. Um, and so is Haley, actually. Yeah, we are all pretty close to a shore. So love to know what shore you're close to. Hello, Quayne Wright. Nice to have you. We've just got a couple of minutes left here. Hello, Susan. A couple minutes left here. If I haven't answered your question, please send me a direct message. There is a message bar right under my name at the top of the page. It's going to be the best of these 3 days. Oh, weather-wise, right? It's going to be a little bit sunnier. If the sun just came out here, it was pretty cloudy today. Hey, Florida gal, nice to see you. Mm. We are just about to sign off here. Hello, Nika. We're just about to sign off here, but Nicole and I will be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, of course, that's 7. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, Haley is right off Carolina Beach. You know how I always remember where you are, Haley, because I remember that you are where they shot Jaws. Um, I am going to enjoy a peaceful dinner and rest. We're watching a really funny series on Apple called The Studio. Um, and we have also been watching The Last of Us with Pedro Pascal. I won't say that it is peaceful, but it is amazing. Hello, Grandma Great. Hello, Haley. I never watch TV at all. but it's sort of the thing that my husband and I do together at night to unwind at the end of the night. I come home and eat dinner, as you all know, immediately, and he eats late, and I have a cup of tea. I cannot eat late. Hey, El Ramsey, so sweet of you to pop in at the end of our live. Haley will be thinking of you and Sean tomorrow, making all that money for pets and pet rescue. Oh, you're watching Secrets We Keep. Oh, that sounds really good. Secrets We Keep on Netflix. Okay, I will write that down. I love collecting things to watch because it's a great unwind. Although The Last of Us isn't necessarily relaxing, but it is so brilliantly done. Anything Pedro Pascal is in, I'm up for. Hello, Charlene. Slippery elm. We love slippery elm. It is an ingredient in my Happy Gut Cleanse and in my Happy Gut Soothe. Yeah, we love slippery elm. Hello, Elena, 1971. Nice to have you. We've just got 2 more minutes here, and then we are going to disappear for the evening, but Nicole and I will be back tomorrow. So we send you lots of love. If you have a question for me that I haven't answered, please send me a direct message or come tomorrow at 4 p.m. Hello, Armand. Please take really good care of yourselves. Oh, you're watching Yellowstone. Yellowstone was great. I just loved showing up for the horses and the scenery. My grandmother, um, my mom was from Montana, and I spent many summers as a kid in Montana. So I just love showing up for the horses and the scenery. But I like, I liked showing up for that. It was fun. So I'm hoping you're enjoying that. Hello, Mrs. Vintage. It's good to do things that distract us and just kind of take us away for a minute or just kind of take us into someone else's drama and out of our own. I'm going to say good night. And Nicole, I love you. Haley, I love you. Thank you for being here. Have fun tomorrow with Sean. Good luck to everybody. Um, Lexus, if you're here, hugs to your cousin. Lisa, you love the horses. And good night. Good night, everybody. Love you. See you tomorrow. I'm so excited to start it. Okay.